All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the beginning of my August, vloggy video for my stitching. My name is Amy, and I go by the Black Cat Stitcher here on YouTube and on Instagram. So yeah, you may have noticed in my previous video, my July video, that I ended it rather abruptly. I was going to work on Rosina Dizery, and that was the end of the video. And that never happened. Because, yeah, I've been saying it constantly that summer is hectic for me. In the last couple weeks of July, constant, nonstop. Honestly, I just wanted to come home, shower, sleep, and eat. That was my agenda instead of picking up stitching and going. Plus, I was working the weekends for a couple of these, for one of the weeks. So yeah, no time. That's just plain and simple. But we're over the majority of the summer crazy for me. The only thing that we have left that's going to be a hectic week is the week of the fair. The museum that I work at has a historic village that is right next to the fairgrounds. So of course we are open from noon to 8 p.m. For 7 days out of that week. So I will be working a 7-day week. And then I'll take a big vacation. That is what I'm gonna do. Anyway. That's besides the point. Anywho, the plans for August. That's what I'm going to start this video with, because July is over. I'm going to scrap the rest of those plans, whatever they might have been, and start over, because I had a huge stitchy break, and it's about time that I get back into it. But anywho, for August Whip Go, my two projects that were Colorful Cat by Rocking Horse Designs on Etsy. I think that's the name of the shop. And then Halloween Cats, which is by Stitches with Coffee. And that's a set of Halloween or cats with Halloween costumes on it. And the goal, as always, for me is 1,000 stitches for each of those. So I have also worked both of those projects into my acrostic for the Magazine Monthly Challenge, which is usually how I run my Stitchy Month. So for the Magazine Monthly Challenge, the word is linen, and the theme is Laundry Day. So for the theme of Laundry Day, I couldn't really think of anything that I have that would fit that. So what I did is I just picked one that I wanted to work on to fit the theme. And that was Elemental Dragons Fire by Ink Circles. Because like I had said in my previous video, I had wanted to keep the momentum going on that one because I'm so close to a finish. And I didn't end up doing that because life. But I'm gonna try my best to keep it going this month in August. So that is the one that I have set for my theme for August. Next on the list is L. And L, I am going to do Colorful Cat. And I'm showing you this as my before, because I'm gonna start this tonight as my first stitch of August here on the evening of August 1st. So yes, I am gonna pick this up and do 1,000 stitches on this one to complete my Whip Go goal and to complete the L for linen. For the I, what did I do? I think I did Yippee-Ki-Yay, because that one I've been wanting to work on once a month just to keep it going so that I can complete it for Christmas gifts. Hopefully for this Christmas, but also maybe not at this point. Because I feel like I haven't worked on that one in forever, and I'm not exactly sure how close I am to a finish on that one. But anywho, Yippee-Ki-Yay was for I. N, there's two N's in linen. And for N, I did You Belong to Me by Long Dog Samplers. I'm gonna pick that one back up as my focus project. I am done with my break. I've got the floss that I need, and I'm good to go with that. I've got the mental block over, and I've solved my short on floss issue. So, E was Halloween cats, because there's two E's in that one. So those are my plans to do 1,000 stitches on those. How many projects is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5 projects? I don't know. Can I count? Who knows? I don't know. Anywho, I'm in a weird mood today. I'm sorry that you're watching this, but that's okay. So yes, I'm going to pick up Colorful Cat tonight and start working through that one. I finally have a full weekend off. It's gonna be great. And I will spend it doing this / preparing myself for my floors to be done. I was talking about this in my previous video. I'm getting my wood floors upstairs replaced over that way, and the wood was delivered this past Tuesday, and the contractor said he would start either Monday or Tuesday next week. So I'm getting the little felty things that you put on the bottom of your furniture so that it doesn't scratch your crap. So I'm gonna do that to my furniture to prepare this weekend, as well as stitch. And that is my only plan. So that's a very nice, relaxing weekend, thank God. And yeah, I have one more nice, relaxing weekend before Fair Week. So, yay. It's okay. Fair is usually pretty okay. It's not like super hectic. We just have to make sure that we monitor everything, and that the volunteers that we get to, help us with the activities that we're doing are where they're supposed to be. And sometimes that's the hardest part, because people, skip their shift or go to the wrong place, all that jazz. But it'll be okay. It's always okay. As my coworker would say, that's her famous phrase. It'll work out. It'll be okay. That is what she says. Anywho, I don't know what else I need to say except for I will see you in my next clip. Bye-bye. Alrighty. Hello, everyone. This is clip number 2. I have finished 1,000 stitches on Colorful Cat, and here is where I'm at. I've worked my way all the way to the very bottom, so he's a very small little kitten. And I've got this purple here signifies the most right point of the piece, and then there's still, I haven't reached the far left point yet. Yeah, he is looking awesome. He's cute. But yes, that is where I ended up to complete my first whip go of the month. So the next thing that I'm gonna pick up is Elemental Dragons Earth. Gosh. I think I have it. No, this is right? No. What direction is this? Oh, yeah, it's this way. I was right. Anyway. So yeah, this is where I'm at for Elemental Dragons. And I'm going to do 1,000 stitches, which I'm pretty sure will get me pretty freaking close to a finish on this. So we'll see if I actually push over 1,000 and do the full finish, or I guess it depends on my mood if I want to move on or not. But yeah, hopefully I get within reaching distance of a finish for this one. And yeah, took me only one day to do Colorful Cat. As you can tell, I am in the same shirt. But I'm really into the stitching now that I finally have time to do it. So we'll see how quickly I can get Elemental Dragon's goal done. So, bye-bye. Hello everyone, welcome back to my third clip for my August stitchy vlog. So last time I left off, I was going to do 1,000 stitches on Elemental Dragon's not Earth, this is Fire, by Ink Circles. And I have completed my task here. As you can see, I am so close. I think I have just under 1,000 stitches remaining, like 970 something, I think. So yeah, that is where we're at. I'm going to add it to my brain that I will be working on this again next month to get the finish. So that will be awesome. And yeah, sorry, it's kind of late at night. My brain is trying to catch up. But anywho, next on the list is to do 1,000 stitches on Yippee-Ki-Yay by Stitchman Darcy. Got so many loose threads here. All right, so what I'm gonna do for this one is I'm gonna color complete the rest of the B5200 here. I think I have maybe 500 something of those. So that'll give me halfway through my 1,000. And then the next color I plan to pick up is like the Christmas green, which is here in the border. And there's some holly leaves, and I'm sure there's a couple letters that are of the Christmas green. Yeah, and I'll get as far as I can into that as well. So yeah. It's only Wednesday and it's been no, it's not Wednesday yet. Tomorrow is Wednesday, it's Tuesday night. But yeah, it's already been a long week. My contractor started the floors upstairs and they look beautiful. But yeah, probably the furniture and all that jazz, all chaos upstairs is, yeah, causing it to be a long week. Because after the contractor leaves for the day, I move furniture around so that he can get to the next location. At least the stuff that I can move around. There's like, in particular for today, the room that he was working on has a giant dresser that there's no way I'm gonna move that. So I let him deal with it. But yeah, my cats also have been fearing for their life, and only one has emerged here at 10 p.m. from their hidey hole. So hopefully the other one can be coaxed out. But I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna let him feel safe in his... Is that you? No, you're still Hirsch. Okay, so I thought that was the cat coming around the corner, but no, it is the cat that's already been out and about. Mr. Hirsch, my little brave boy. And in fact, yesterday, the opposite was true. Kiss was the brave boy. Yes, he was. And Hirsch was the scaredy cat. But today they've switched roles. Yes, Hirsch, I know you are a brave boy. A very, very brave boy. Anywho, yeah, I'm gonna go to bed now. Bye-bye. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my Flosstube. This is, I think, the third clip. I don't know. But anyway, I have finished my goal for Yippee-Ki-Yay. As you can see, I finished the white B5200 and I started in on the Christmas green here. Kind of working my way along the bottom, filling in the letters as I'm doing the border. Excuse me, that was a burp and that was gross. I apologize. And I'm gonna keep doing that and then bring it back around the top. I think there's the holly here, and I think there's one up here. Maybe there's one over here as well. And then at the other end of this line here, there's the matching holly. But yeah, that's all I got left for the green. And after this, all of the other colors are under, I guess, 1,000 stitches that to color complete them. So I'm getting pretty close to complete. After the Christmas green, I think there's like one of the two darker green colors that's in the Christmas tree is next. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing next month for this project. And where's my doohickey? Anywho, the next project I'm gonna be working on here is Halloween cats. So I think I worked on this a little bit previously and I just didn't show it on a video for whatever freaking reason. But anywho, in the previous time that you've seen this, there was, I was working on the pumpkin cat and I was filling in the pumpkin and I only had a little bit of the pumpkin left to fill in, but now I don't because I finished it. And then I started up here on the next ornament of 7. So I'm on the 3rd of 7. And this will be the wizard, I think. Yeah, the wizard. This is the wizard cat. These are some tarot cards up in the corner. But yes, yeah, this is now currently the second weekend of August, and next week is fair week. So I'm gonna try and bring this with me to work. This, I think, is a small enough project that I will be portable. And if I am, sitting at the information desk and nobody wants to talk to me, I'll have something to do. But, we'll see how much stitching I get next week. Yeah, I had a lot of stitching time this past week, but because of the house chaos that I've been experiencing, I tried to move around furniture while in between at night before the guys started another day. Because essentially I think they did pretty much a room per day, not to get all of the rooms upstairs done with the hardwood. So now the hardwood is all laid. There's the specialty transition pieces that need to be laid yet. We've got, in between doorways and on my stairs as well. And he removed a door from one of the rooms because it was too long. So he's gonna need to shave it so that it doesn't scrape the new floor when you open and close it. And of course, quarter round needs to go. And I'm getting the baseboards, skirt pieces or whatever the heck it's called, replaced. But yeah, that I don't know when that's gonna happen, frankly, because I think they have another house lined up to do something at next week. So that I don't think they're coming back this next week to finish some of the small bits here, but my floor is gorgeous. So yeah, I feel like I haven't stitched in a while, but today's Saturday and I stitched over 1,000 today or just 1,000 to get this done. So yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll get this done. No, I won't. I won't do that because I don't know. Some of these ones have a lot of color changing that I do because I kind of do motif by motif instead of, you know, trying to color complete unless it's simple, I suppose. But yeah, once I get the cat in, maybe I can color complete. But sometimes jumping around, I feel like I'm miscounting too much, so I park. But I'm rambling at this point. Yeah, I'll work on this a little tomorrow and hopefully some during Fair Week to complete this for my whip go. And the next project after that, I think I'm planning to do 2,000 on You Belong to Me to finish off this month. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good this month, unlike last month, which wasn't good at all. But anywho, have a good one. I will see you with Halloween Cats done with 1,000 stitches. Alrighty, hello everyone, welcome back. So quick, it's literally the day after I logged in the last time for my previous vlog clip. But now I have finished the little wizard cat, and that was just over 1,000 stitches to finish her. So, also, I noticed that I hadn't given the other two whiskers. So I went back to the other two and gave them their whiskers. So the next cat, when I picked this up again, was Zombie Cat. And then there's also Mummy, Witch, and what's the last one? I don't know. A Ghost, yeah. Mummy, Witch, and Ghost. And then Zombie. So yeah, that's all I got for this one. I will put this away for now. So that is my second whip go of the month, complete. So whip go, check. Next on the list we're going to start back on You Belong to Me. This is where I'm at. So going to jump in over here to this corner. There's a bird or something over here right next to the fox. And I think there's a bird here as well that I'm gonna complete and then go back up here and finish this palm tree. And whatever else is on the side here. Cause yeah, my goal, of course, is to finish this page, and then we'll only have the 3 pages at the top to finish. Although, I mean, obviously, I'm going motif by motif, so these palm trees and this bird hat thing is in the top row of pages, so it's not completely, 3 pages left. It's probably a little less than 3 pages left. So, yeah. The town thing that's over here is gonna be a doozy though, so fun. Anywho, yes, complete the middle row of pages and start on the the last row of pages to get 2,000 stitches done this month. That is the goal. We'll see how close I get. I'll definitely make quite a bit of progress. Not gonna guarantee I'll get 2,000 stitches. But after fair, my month, I guess, is looking pretty clear. So, might even get to take a vacation. We'll see. Because the summer has been, you know what I'm saying? Anywho, yes. Back at it, and I will see you again with my next update. Bye-bye. All right, hello everyone. I am back to Flosstube. This will be, I guess, the first clip of my restart to Flosstube, which will be the second half of this video. So basically, the previous clip I showed you, frankly, I don't even remember what project I was planning on working on because I didn't do that. I took a several month hiatus from cross stitching because, you know, I got caught up, I guess, in playing computer games and, I guess, home improvement projects and all that jazz. So yeah, so I want to start picking up cross stitch again after losing my little stitchy bug for a couple months. So I don't even remember, or I don't have any goals for this month. FYI, it is October 2025. The beginning, today's the 8th. Today's the 8th of October. So, yes, I would like to pick it up, and I don't have any goals planned for the month of October. I'm way behind on WhipGo, not gonna worry about that. But to get myself started, I'm gonna pick up my Focus project, which is, one sec, let me undo the binding here, is You Belong to Me by Long Dog Stitchers, or Long Dog Samplers, not Stitchers. I'm almost done with page 6 over here, and then I have 3 more pages across the top here to complete the project. So my goal is to finish page 4. That's not a large goal. In fact, it's a very easy goal. I think there's one bird here, and then I think a bird up here, and maybe another animal up in here. I think it's a flamingo, pretty much. So if I finish those 3 birds, I will finish page 4. And then I'll go up here to the very top, tippity top, and I will start the city, which is a lot of cross stitching. So yeah, my goal to get myself back into the cross stitching, dipping my toes in, is to finish page 4, or not 4, page 6. Page 6 of Long Dog Samplers. So yeah, that's a very doable goal. So I will see you again, hopefully soon, we'll see, with a page finish of page 4. And once I get there, I will kind of decide, I guess, what I want to do. If I want to continue on this or pick up a different project. I'm going to wing it for goals for the month of October. And then at the beginning of November, when I get my groove back in the cross stitch land, I will make some goals. I'm going to do my WhipGo goals for November, whatever those calls might be, as well as picking up again on the monthly acrostics for magazine monthly challenge. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about the goals that I've missed already for what's it called, WhipGo. I'm gonna write them off. Maybe I'll finish them, you know, I'll make some of those a part of my monthly acrostic for the rest of the year. I'm way behind, like way behind on my 2025 Stitch for Pride sampler. So I'm gonna write that off too, and pick it up next year with all the motifs that I've missed, which frankly, I've missed more than just the month that I've taken a break from cross stitch for my Stitch for Pride, because I wasn't keeping up with that already before I took a break. And then of course, my goal of finishing my cousin's Christmas present before Christmas, not happening. Got a couple months left, but still I don't think it's happening. Sorry, bro. but I'll give it to you next year. Anywho, that is what I'm gonna do. So I will see you at my next clip. Hello again, everyone. I am back with my end of October, I guess, update. And then I will jump into filming the beginning of October. It's not actually the end of October right now. Today is the 26th of October. So it's close to the end of October, but I figured I might as well just get the filming and editing part over during the weekend when I have the time. So, anywho, here is where I ended up on this for the month of October. I did as I said I was going to and finished this page in the second row of pages. And I'm like almost finished with this first page on the last row of pages. I just have to complete this building essentially to finish that page. But yes, that is where I ended for the month of October. This will end my very long video that I took my little hiatus on. But yeah, I will see you in my next video for the month of November. Plans for November, I think I'm going to focus on a finish for this project. You Belong to Me by Long Dog Stitchers, because I am very much enjoying being monogamous on this project. And then, I don't know if my brain capacity has it to make super complex plans at the moment. So, yes. See you at the end of November. Bye-bye.